All right, let's see who is going to join us today. So for those of you I have not had the privilege of meeting, my name is Tracy Donald. I live in Petrolia, Ontario with my husband Rob, who's my business partner. Now he works full-time in oil and gas. He does SEAcret very casually with me, but he is my biggest supporter. So, okay, if you are joining us live, then just give us a like, a love, a hello, anything. Hello, Nicole Humphreys. One of my very favorite people. All right. So we'll just give it a couple minutes here and see who is going to join us. I have my Tim Hortons coffee. And it tastes so good. Hey, Chantel, how are you? Okay, we're getting a little bit of an audience here, so that's good. I can't wait to be in Mexico with you guys. Oh my gosh, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming. You're so cute. Hey, Tara Lee. Oh my gosh. So Chantal, life is good. You guys, I'm sure you saw my post about my new puppy that we're getting. He's not a puppy, he's 4 actually. So he's a rehome coming all the way to us from San Diego. So we're pretty stinking excited. And there's Janice Liskey Skinner. All right. Yes, he is. His name is Cy. And a very, very good friend of mine, her dog Simon was his breeder or his father. So yes. All right. Janice, you're in Mexico still? Oh my gosh, I want your life. Honestly, that's it. I'm trading in for Janice's life. Okay, so I'm going to get started because this is recorded. So a lot of people were asking, you know, what they can do for Facebook parties, and Jeannie Brown tagged me because we've been having a lot of conversations about this. And I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not an expert on Facebook parties, but hey, Amira, how are you? Oh my gosh, it's been so long. I'm going to be doing this the whole time. Okay, focus. So this is what I think. I think that home parties are obviously so amazing when we can do them, because to feel, touch, and smell the product is definitely affirming, and people have no hesitation and they try it and they buy it. However, life is changing. This business is changing. And if we are not plugging in online, we're missing the boat significantly, right? Hey, Christina. Hey, Serena. And so the one thing that I'll tell you is we have to move with the way that the business is moving. And as much as I don't ever want us SEAcret people to become, you know, I mean, no disrespect to some of these companies that do everything online, but they get unfriended quickly by people because it's too much. And you have to understand setting the boundaries. And when you're doing Facebook parties, you're not in people's face because your host is actually inviting people to an event that you're participating in. You can do it 2 ways. You can do it as an event or a group. The difference is with an event, they have to click they're going. So in some cases, people actually want to be a part of it, but they forgot to click they're going. Hey, Megan, they forgot to click they're going, and then they miss all the notifications and they miss the whole thing, right? Whereas a group, I'm not a fan of someone being added to a group that has not given permission to be added to a group. I think it's obnoxious. It's rude. It's like grabbing someone and hauling them off the sidewalk into your store. But for a hosted party online, you're not putting them in the group. The host is putting them in the group, and she's their friend, and it's totally different than you putting them in the group. So in this case, I like doing a group instead of an event. Hey, Sarah McLean, a group instead of an event, because everyone gets the notifications. Now, if they don't want to be in the group, they can leave. They're not stuck in the group, but at least this way, everyone's getting the notifications, okay? So event versus group, I prefer group, okay? And I have done them both ways. Excuse me. I've done it where I've done it over a week. It's long, drawn out, and painful. I was constantly like, oh my gosh, I got to go do something on the Facebook party. And I don't like that. I don't like something that takes that much thought, and constant attention. I like it to be quick, easy, fun, engaging. I'm in and I'm out. 1 hour. 1 hour is all you need to effectively do a Facebook party. Okay. And I firmly believe this, having done it both ways. My last Facebook party, I actually had one Sunday morning and it's sitting over 1,000. But it's not even, it really was a bust on Sunday because the host was very insistent on doing it Sunday morning, and it was a beautiful day. And I told her it probably wasn't going to go well, and she still wanted to try it, and we didn't have many engaged. But in the end, excuse me, she's got some orders and it's over $1,000 because I did actually go and show product. They're an hour away, and I said, look, you guys haven't even tried this. It's worth me showing. And I showed it to her and her mom and her godmother. And, the party's over 1,000. The party she booked from was a 1 hour Facebook Live party. It is wrapped up over 1,500, and she was the booking from it. And honestly, guys, it was an hour and it was engaging. It was Sunday night at 8:30. It was an unbelievable time. That will be the time I will do Facebook parties going forward, especially with what happened this weekend. And this is what I did. I created the group. I did all the posts before I added the host because I didn't want her to add people in and then me be posting in the group and them getting constant notifications. I wanted the group, the party to be set up where I had something about the product, why the Dead Sea, why SEAcret, the hair straightener, the video of the brushes, different product things. So I will tell you that Rachel Moore and I are working on something for this. We will happily share it once it is completely made, where you will literally be able to use like a cookie cutter. You copy, you paste, you copy, you paste, you save the picture, and the parties will be seamless, and we're happy to share this with all of you. Idea. And that's what I love about this, is we all have the ability to do what we like and capture the information that we love. Okay. So once those posts are all done, then I add the host and I say, okay, have fun, inbox people, call people, let them know you've invited them to this event, tell them why you love SEAcret, and then get them in the event. And then I don't post. I leave it. And then, so let's say the party was tonight. Late this afternoon, I would do a post that says, I am so excited about Sarah's party this evening, guys. And anyone that joins us live at 8:30 is going to be they're going to have a chance to win the first prize. I don't tell them what the prize is. Okay. I will decide the prize at that moment. On the weekend, it was a nail buffer. The week before, it was a mud soap. Okay. But you can do based on how many people are live with you. It could be a sample pack of mud soap, peeling gel, and, whatever. So you can gauge the prize, and then I just, you can capture images offline, live in 5 kind of thing, and then, or going live tonight. And so I put that and say at 8:30, anyone who joins us live, communicate you're on and you're going to go into a draw. And then this is what I do. I quickly tell them a bit about myself, and then I go right into why SEAcret, why the Dead Sea. And those of you that have the new party script that we have created, I shouldn't say we created, we actually, just so we can be clear on where that all originally came from, most of it came from the amazing Haya Ben Shabbat in Australia. And it was bits and pieces of a couple of different things that we kind of pulled together into an experienced SEAcret party script. And there's an unbelievable description of why SEAcret in it. If you're not using it, you should be, because honestly, people don't give a crap about all of the other stuff that we get caught up talking about. They care about why is SEAcret better than what I could buy somewhere else. And we have an unbelievable story behind our product. Nicole, it is alive. It's alive when I introduce myself. So at 8:30, I start the party. Hi, my name is Tracy Donald. I'm so excited to be here with you tonight and share something that I love with you. So let's get right to it. This is why SEAcret is different than other companies. And then I read it. I do what I would do at a party. I read it, okay? Because when people see you reading, they're like, oh my gosh, she's reading it. Like, I can do this. Okay. If you are refined, you should read anyway. Because if you rip off a show demo and people see you ripping off a Facebook Live and you're not looking at any notes, they're like, I could never do what she does. It's too complicated. There's too many products. You want to be completely duplicatable. Okay. So quickly, why SEAcret? And then I say, guys, I'm going to share my top 12 and I'm going to try and limit it to 12 because it's hard. We have over 40 products, but I'm going to try and limit it to 12. And then I just start ripping through the products. Okay. I'll demo the peeling gel and I'll get right up close and show them the dead skin, the funk and junk on my hand. Do you see that, guys? And then I tell them, oh my gosh, you can't believe the difference. This is what you have to affirm to them. This product, excuse me, I've been sick for 3 months and I apologize. This product is unbelievable. And if you like it watching it, you're going to love it in person. I promise you. Okay. And then when I talk about the VIP program, I really drive home the guarantee, which I'll come back to that. So I'm doing my top 12. Okay. So I'm just trying to think of exactly what I did. I did the salt and oil and the body butter, the peeling gel, aftershave balm, the hair brushes, purifying peeling milk is my favorite cleanser. And when I'm doing it, I quickly say it's one of many cleansers we have. Gosh, what all did I do? Anyway, it doesn't matter. It's M4, okay? But it's your top 12. It's not my top 12. You do what you want to do, okay? So Lourdes is asking, do you send samples so they can try it at the same time you demo? No, I don't. Too complicated. Then I got to depend on time. I got to get the product to them. Some people do it that way, and that's awesome. I'm all about easy, what's duplicatable. We don't have a ton of samples right now that we can even purchase. So I just like to keep it easy and streamlined. Okay. So yes, I'm live for about 30 to 40 minutes. I take a quick break and then I'm live again to wrap it up and I'll explain how that all works. Great questions. Keep them coming. I can keep going back and forth. Okay, so I've done my top 12. I've sold them. And I'm like very, you know, when I'm going through it, I'm like, this is the men's aftershave balm. And I open the cap and I'm like, this isn't just for men though, ladies. A lot of women, it's like that gift you buy for your man, but it's really for you and he doesn't know it. He goes to use it, it's gone. I pull the cap up and I smell it and I say, and the best part is, it's the scent of the man without the man. It's every woman's dream. And, you know, they're all liking and loving and I'm just having fun. I talk about the salt and oil scrub and say, you know what, if you're married, you'll stay married. If you're single, you'll get married. Softest hands and feet ever. They're like, oh my God, I got to try that. Like I'm selling it to them the whole way through. All the reasons why I love each product. And, you know, I make jokes about how great it smells. And, you know, I'd crawl into bed and my husband would be like, oh, you smell good. I'm like, I'm never using that again. You know, they're giggling on their end the whole time. Or they're like, this lady is crazy. Like, she's totally crazy. Okay. So I've done my top 12. And now I'm like, okay, so who wants to know how to get this stuff? Because if you're like me, you've already Googled SEAcret and had a heart attack at the prices. That's what I did when I was first introduced to SEAcret. Okay. And Dallas asking, okay, yeah, we can plan something, guys. I'm never a fan of adding a ton of agents into a party because people start commenting, it gets very convoluted, and I'm not going to do that to my house. But what I will do is I'll do one for you guys on Party Like a Pro or whatever. Someone can set it up, you can invite everybody, and I'll do it, okay? I have no problem doing that. So then I go into the VIP program and I've got little notes written out here. So I talk about it. How do you become a VIP with SEAcret? Well, there's no fee for you. There's no cost involved. One time only, you spend $99 and you are a VIP with SEAcret. Okay. Now, what does that entail? Well, it's amazing. You're the first to know about all the sales. You get exclusive birthday gifts from SEAcret, $20 off of a $50 order the month of your birthday. Okay. You get 2 points for every dollar you spend, which in the end works out to be a 12% return on your investment with all of your products. No company is that generous. As soon as you have 2,000 points, SEAcret gives you a $120 credit. Wow. That is absolutely insane. Okay. And it is, just go through all the benefits of the host of the VIP program. And you have to affirm there's no cost. There's no auto ship. There's an option for auto ship for people that love SEAcret, but I don't even lead with the bundle anymore at all. Most of my customers that are new don't even really know about it, because honestly, I found it was just too complicated, and new agents were the ones that were getting they were suffering the worst, because they were hearing me doing it, so they were doing it. And then when the 90 days came up, they weren't changing the bundle, and it was just a nightmare. And I was like, why are we doing this? So really, that is what I bring to the table. Excuse me, once I do a quick check-in with them on them loving the products, okay? Do I use the script that's new in SEAcret Elite? I do. I actually helped write it. So I use it. That's what I do at every party. I use that script. And I do the dice game that Desiree Schmidt did an amazing job teaching. And honestly, it's another thing. Maybe we can talk Des into doing one of these on here and share the dice game. It's so unbelievable. Okay. So after the VIP program, you're going to move right into the host program. My first WOW party online, I messed this up and I didn't really talk much about the host program. Now I redeemed myself after by doing a quick post about it, but you really need to talk about it. You know, average host gets $150 to $200 in no charge products. As a customer or a host with SEAcret, every single person you refer to, the agent that introduced you, you get a $10 credit from the company. It doesn't even come out of my pocket. It's amazing. Okay, you have exclusive items. This month you can get our amazing BB cream for free with $500 in sales. Like, seriously, start the car, okay? And best of all is when you guys yes, Desiree did get voluntold. She's away and she's going to come home to this and be like, thank you very much. The best thing is, any of you that book a party, Sarah is going to be able to choose anything she wants for 50% off. Now I'm going to tell you, Sarah, she totally has her eye on the straightener. Our straightener is $246. I've sold a ton of them to people at $246, and they're like, I'd do it again 10 times over to have this straightener in my life. Okay. People hear that. They're like, I want the straightener. Book a party, get bookings from your party, you get it for 50% off, okay? Excuse me. Okay. And then I say, okay, this is what we're going to do. We're going to take a quick break. I want you guys to go to where I posted the product guide, and I posted it, and then I'll make it like, hey, this is the post I'm talking about, and make a list of your top 6 items you want. And then do it quickly. Come back here, post them in that post where the guide is. These are my top 6. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. And then come back, and we're going to go live again, and we're going to play a game. Okay. And this game, just to get you thinking, is all about my job, all about me and what I do as a SEAcret agent. Okay. So you got 5 minutes, go make your list, get posted on there. That's going to get you into a draw. We're going to do the draw live and come back in 5 minutes. And then you take the break, turn off the live, post it to the page, and let them go and make their list of 6 items, okay? Because if you've got 15 people quickly making a list of 6 items, how easy is your follow-up going to be, guys? Even if they don't order, it's like, hey, Nicole, I could see you were like totally engaged. You were loving and liking and clapping and commenting, and you've got 6 items. How can I help you get these items? Okay, how can I help you get these items? So, take the break, quickly grab yourself a drink, just like this, and then go live again, okay? So now you're going live again, and you're gonna do the ticket game, okay? Or it's an online version of the ticket game. The ticket game is something I play at every party. So I have a roll of tickets. You ask me a question about my business, I'm gonna give you a ticket. The only questions you cannot ask are how much do you weigh, what's your waist size, and what color do you dye your hair? If you ask those tickets, you'll not win anything, okay? So, Sarah McLean, I missed the first 4 minutes. So if you did this, I'll rematch and however. Okay, I'll come back to that. Okay, so here we go. So now I'm like, okay, guys, this is how this is gonna work. I'm gonna give you a quick little tidbit of my information. Hey, Tamara. I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself and how I got started in this business, and then I'm going to give you a fast and furious overview of what SEAcret is all about. And then you guys have a chance to ask me questions. Anything you want about my business, okay? And then as you ask the questions, I'm going to read them, I'm going to answer them. Rewatch. Okay, sorry, Sarah. Okay, so I missed so I'll rewatch. However, if you haven't, could you please remind us on the live how you coach a host or a host before the party starts? You know what? It's pretty basic. I tell them to try and personally invite people, because the personal invitation goes a long ways. If there's 80 people added into a group with zero interaction, I don't know about you, but I don't pay attention. I leave the group. And so, and I might just maybe get them, like, I try and encourage them to do a before and after picture, that they can say, okay, this is why I love SEAcret, or this is my favorite product and this is why, to really pull them in. Okay. So I hope that helps. Okay. So this is how this game works. I'm going to give you this fast and furious overview after I tell you a bit about me, but this is my story. I'm a mother of 3, and I have 3 kids, 1 husband. My 23-year-old son's name's Jeff. My daughter Mackenzie is 21, and my son Rawson's 14. My business partner and husband's name is Rob, and we live in Petrolia, Ontario. And I've been involved in network marketing and direct sales for 22 years. I'm also a child and youth counselor. I retired back in 2008 from our local school board to do direct sales full-time, because this is where my gifts and talents are best served. I absolutely love what I do. And this might not be something you're even a little bit interested in, but this is what I'm going to tell you. You know people that are entrepreneurial. You know people that need a break in life and just need something extra. And the cost of living is rising significantly, and our paychecks are not. So a lot of people are looking for a way to make it a few extra dollars. Now, I can teach anyone with no experience how to turn about 6 hours a week into $1,000 a month. So stay tuned and ask me questions, because you don't know what you don't know. And even if it's not for you, you might know the perfect person we're looking for. If you refer someone to me, I'm going to give you a $50 credit. Okay, boom. That's what I say. And then I read the Fast and Furious, which is part of the script in SEAcret Elite. It's a low startup cost, probably less than a typical trip to the grocery store, which is $119. Most families have more month than paycheck, and if you get the bill covered, you still have dreams and no way of accomplishing them. Okay? No territories and no quotas. Flexibility, be your own boss, advance at your own pace. Income opportunities are unbelievable. We have people working a couple hours a week making a couple $100, and we have people making 6 figures a month and everything in between. Yes, I said 6 figures a month, okay? It can be fun money, extra money, kids' tuition, retirement, and replace a full-time job, whatever you need it to be. I'm reading this, guys. I'm reading it. And don't be afraid to hold it up and let them see you reading it. Oh, you're so sweet, Tracy. And thank you, Nicole. 22 years down the road, and you get good with your words because you say them over and over and over. Okay, but this part you need to read. Our income guarantee. This is it. You don't work, you don't make money. It's that simple. If you work, this works, I promise you. Currently, we're building and expanding and excuse me, in the Canadian market. The 3 areas I'm focusing are boom, boom, boom. Say the 3 areas. For me, it's Windsor, Chatham, and London, because none of them have anything going on, and I'm wanting to get those going. They're all drivable for me. 9 out of 10 people have never heard of SEAcret or tried it. You're the first to introduce it to them in most cases. And then now you go ahead and ask me questions, and people will start asking you questions. Now, the one thing I'll caution you, when they ask you a question, they are asking you, when they say, how much money do you make? Okay. You can't tell them right off the cuff how much money you make, because they don't care actually how much money you make. What they're asking is, how much money can I make? And if you say, I make $10,000 a month, they're done. They're not going to ask another question, because it's not real to them. It's not relatable. So I will say, to the question, how much money do you make or can you make? I'll say, well, I'm going to be fair and tell you what the average agent makes, and then I'll share my best month ever. Excuse me. So I say, average agent working about 4 to 6 hours a week easily can earn $1,000. This is a true residual income. So it's something that as you go, it gets easier. Okay. And I'm going to share with you my best month ever. And I don't share it to impress you. I share it to impress upon you. This business changed my life, but it took me a long time. It took a lot of work and dedication. My best month ever, I earned $20,000. And that was in my previous business. I've had 3 months in SEAcret, well over $11,000. That's how affirming and how unbelievable this business can be in your life. Okay. When they ask you the question, how much time do you dedicate to your business? Be careful how you answer this question. They don't care how much time you put in. I used to say, I work about 40 hours a week. How many people do you think are interested in talking to me when I tell them that? No one, okay? So again, I go back to, listen guys, this is what I'm gonna tell you the basics are. 4 to 6 hours is $1,000. Now I do this full time and I have huge dreams and aspirations. And so I work harder at it, but my efforts are compensated. I don't really ever tell them how many hours a week I work. But I tell them I have total flexibility. I work when I want. I have my youngest son has been extremely healthy the last couple of years. And we're very grateful for that, but he has a lung disease and there have been many times where I've had to literally clear my calendar and go and be at the hospital with him waiting for a PICC line to have, a reset on his system because he was sick, multiple pneumonias. And I have the flexibility in my business to be able to do that. Okay. And so I tell them I take off as much time and I work as hard as I want. I'm in total control. Okay. And so when you're answering, just be cautious that they want to know, but they don't really care about how it's impacting you. They want to know, okay, I work 40 hours a week. My daughter does dance. My son plays lacrosse. Can I squeeze this in? You've got to make them believe that they can squeeze it in, because no one starts thinking they want to earn $5,000 a month. They come in and they earn $1,000 for 1 month and they go, holy crap, I made $1,000 last month. And then they're like, well, maybe I can make $1,500. And next thing you know, they're Tracy Zimmer and they're leading the pack and they're one of the top income earners in the company, right? Or they're Rachelle Moore and they blow through and hit blue diamond in 2 years. Those are the things that happen when you bring people in. So they're going to ask you a ton of questions and you just have to think, what is it that they really want to hear? And be truthful. If you can't tell the truth, do not answer the question. If you don't know the answer, say, you know what? I got to get back to you on this one. You stumped me. The good news about this business is anyone can do it. You don't have to have all the answers. And then go back and send and type in the answer to that question the next day or when your leadership gets back to you. Okay. So this game should go on for about 10 minutes. And I mean, this is my favorite way to share the business. I do it live at parties. I do it on Facebook events. And honestly, you're going to get people interested in hearing more as a result of it. The person that asked 10 questions, they're not just asking questions because they're wanting to win a mineral soap. Okay. They're like intrigued. And the more you talk, the more they're like, this woman's ruining my life. I thought I was happy with my company. Right. Or this woman's ruining my life. I never thought I'd be a part of this industry. And here I am thinking, wow, maybe it's time. You want to try and find a way to focus on timing and the fact that, okay, so say someone isn't asking questions. Do you have a backup plan? They always ask questions. It's not an issue. I'll get the host. Sorry, my phone rang. I'll get the host to start and, get it going if needed. But honestly, it's never an issue, especially at a party. I'm like, come on guys, you are women and men and I know you're inquisitive. You want to know, why does this woman sell SEAcret for a living? What on earth could be in it for her? If you're anything like me, my first person that I met, I felt sorry for her. I was like, oh, that poor girl can't get a real job. I joke about it and I say, ask me anything. And you can say some of the things you might want to ask are incentives, free travel, income opportunities, the community you're a part of, and just kind of plant seeds. And then people are like, well, tell me about the travel. Tell me about this. Tell me about that. Okay. So when you wrap it up, what I do is I wrap it up and say, okay, thank you. I'm going to pick the winner using randomnumber.org. And so I'll post who won this game. Thank you so much for participating. And honestly, if you refer someone to me, I'm going to give you a $50 credit, anything you want from SEAcret. So if you've got someone in mind you think would be amazing, then we should talk, okay? Because I would love to buy them a cup of coffee, and I promise you, no pressure. I don't waste my time convincing people. If I got to beg them to come, I got to beg them to work. I'm looking for people that are serious about a life-changing opportunity. Boom. Posture is everything. And then I wrap it up. Okay. So I'll quickly say, okay, this is how this is going to work. The party is, so today's Monday, party closes Wednesday at midnight. Anyone who orders is going to go into a draw for a hairbrush, a mud soap, a body butter, a nail kit, whatever you want to give away. Make it an incentive though. They need a reason to get their order in by a specific time. Okay. And what I do is I will often, you're so cute, Sarah. I will often, oh, should I stop? Mic drop. She's like, stop talking. I know you're not saying that. I'm just kidding. Okay. I will often offer the opportunity for people who just want one item to do a bulk order through the host account, because I'm not a fan of retail. I don't sell retail to my customers at all. I always try and figure a way, excuse me, to get VIP. So I know you were, I was just kidding, Sarah. So I will say, if you're going to place an order and you just want a foot cream, or you want a body butter and a salt and oil scrub, then, sorry guys, my chest is extremely tight. I think it's time I go back to the doctor. Then we're going to put a bulk order through our host account, and that gets you one ticket. But anyone who becomes a VIP, or you're already a VIP and you place a $99 order, you're getting 3 tickets into the draw. That's how I do that, okay? And then anyone who books a party, she's going to get her half price item. You're going to get a ton of free stuff. Let's do it. I'm happy to do it again. I'll come to you. I'll do a Facebook party, whatever works for you. And then you wrap it up. In total, it's about an hour and 10 minutes for, excuse me, for all of this. When it's all done, I then post before and after pictures. I don't post any before and after pictures until after the event. Yes, Janice, I know. Everyone's telling me I need to go to the doctor. And I have been, and they keep saying, you're fine, go home. But it's been too long. Where was I? Okay, sorry. Before and after pictures. I post them after because I've just completely wowed them with the product. I've made them very inquisitive, and now I'm going to blow their minds with the before and afters. And I'm very descriptive of the before and afters that I use. I know the story behind almost all of them. Most of them were actually people within our organization, which I think is extremely important because there's credibility. And I always tell people, I'm never going to share a picture where I don't know the source. And you know, it's all about honesty and just really letting people know. And actually, the one thing I forgot to talk about that, excuse me, the one thing I forgot to talk about that, I didn't is during the VIP, when I talk about the VIP, I say this because this is so important. There is no risk in placing an order on this party with the fact that you have not tried the product. If you do not love it, 100%, you can return it. No questions asked within 30 days. As long as it's half intact. We do not want to add to your skincare graveyard. We want you to have products in your home that you are going to love forever and ever and ever. And I'm telling you right now, probably not going to be a case. Okay. So Cindy, we've actually decided we're going to do a mock event that I will do for agents. That way I've got customers in the event. I don't want it to get confusing and people get confused and they start asking questions and customers are getting notifications. So we will do that. And we are going to have kind of a cookie cutter, system that people will be able to, skincare graveyard. That's Haya. That's Haya. She totally used that and I loved it. So, Vanessa. Oh, good. Vanessa's having luck with the few changes that we've made with her Facebook party. She is the Facebook party queen. She's a rock star on a secluded island in Newfoundland all by herself. And she's doing extremely well. So she's loving the small changes. So, okay, guys, thank you so much. I hope you found this helpful. And honestly, I would love it if maybe we can talk to Sue and, you know, the week that we're not doing the Party Like a Pro call, we can have a different person do something like this and share, because honestly, this is how we're all going to grow. This is how we're all going to learn. We have so many talented people in this company, and this technology allows us to help each other significantly. So let's do it. And I cannot wait to see all of you guys in Vegas. I can't wait to see many, many, many of you in Playa Maharas. And we will talk soon. Thank you.